When you're on a roll like these guys are, the main thing is to keep the intensity up because everything else is working, and you want to keep this thing going.
Keep rolling, roll.
Got it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. And King James graces the court in this one. With all he's accomplished, LeBron has to have entered the conversation with Michael Jordan as the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kenny?
Yes, I think he's entered the conversation, but that conversation still starts with Michael Jordan. You know, he's been doing it as long as you can imagine LeBron, but I don't know if he's reached MJ status.
And it's just amazing how long LeBron has been dominating. But I'm the GOAT. Don't get it twisted.
Okay. Okay. I'll put you in that conversation.
Or is that a sheep?
You're the sheep.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan. Gordon, GA, it's all yours.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freaks' points come in the paint.
You're right, DA. It'll be scary. Thanks. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Bledsoe is out there with Iguodala. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Deion Waiters is out there with the kid. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis' decision looming.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's the kid, guarded by Bledsoe. The kid passes to Howard. Lopez with the block. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, the kid.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Iguodala wide open. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
The pass to LeBron. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Bledsoe, here we go. Iguodala with the bucket.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
Iguodala with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Iguodala's running. Passes it to Bledsoe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the key for Bledsoe, like it is for most players, is staying motivated and engaged. I mean, he's a big player for this team, an important player for this team. You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career high level.
First one falls for him. And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
And he makes both free throws. Clark, toward the end of the season, some players hit a wall, others come alive. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that energizes them. What can a guy do to keep improving till the season's end?
Well, I think it starts first with mindset, Kevin. Staying ready, which means you have to be diligent about staying in shape, getting your extra work in if you're not getting the reps in games. Stay even-keeled emotionally. You can't get too high or too low. Keep that professional perspective. I'm a pro. I'm doing what I've always dreamed of doing. I'm getting paid well to do it, and I'm going to focus on getting better each day.
Excellent perspective. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
The kid passes to Howard. Good D by Lopez.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
They grab their own miss. Great D that time from Davis.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Bledsoe looking around. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bledsoe's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Lopez. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing here by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Here's the kid. Coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Pass to Waiters. Here's the kid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Bucks leading by 7. Iguodala draws the double. The feed now to Middleton, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision, has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. That's tipped. Bledsoe for 3. It's good from long range. He's got 9.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession. Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
On the wing, it's Iguodala. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 10. Waiters outside. Pass to the kid for the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
They're just so resourceful. as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Iguodala against Waiters. Outside for Bledsoe. Puts up a three. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Bledsoe's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Shot clock at 6. LeBron passes to the kid. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The kid's got his third basket of the night.
And you think back to the beginning of the season when Che had trouble finding minutes. Not the case anymore, as he is a big part of this team. What a difference a season can make.
I think it's almost like he's a completely different player, Greg, than he was at the start of the season. Just great improvement. We both seen it across the board. And James gets it to go.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
And there's the pass to Giannis. Waiters against Iguodala. For three, Middleton, and another three for Milwaukee.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's the kid, guarded by Bledsoe. Launches it. Howard trying to free himself up. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Waiters. He's got 5.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Right side, Davis. Howard trying to free himself up. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Green, he's checked in for Waiters. And Bradley's subbed in for the kid. Free throw good, Davis. Mark, a big part of your game. With some changes. Murray's checked in for JaVale McGee. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green, and it's the kid in for Bradley. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova, and Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Get out there with Kentavious Caldwell Pope, and it's Murray in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against the 76ers was a revelation. He scored 53 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
For 3, Bledsoe. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe. Lakers trail by 21. Oh, Kuzma's in position. An emphatic LU jam.
You can tell this guy believes in himself. Kyle Kuzma making an impact on this end.
passes to Lopez. The three. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the kid, guarded by Bledsoe. The kid passes to Davis. Bucket is good.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. LeBron comes in for Murray. And it's Waiters in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Pulls it up. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game. The kid passes to James. Here's the kid. Pass to Davis. 16 feet away. And the shot is long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Giannis throws it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Here's the kid, guarded by Bledsoe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Howard.
And the rebounding contributions have been on the uptick over the last few months. He's definitely appeared to have made a concerted effort to really impact the game more and more with his work on the backboard.
The free throw is good from the kid.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Cans it from downtown. Bledsoe's got 17.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
The kid passes to Waiters. Now here's LeBron, guarded by Bledsoe. Here's the kid. He's got 10. Back to Davis. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Bledsoe finds Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. The fadeaway. Iguodala, the pass to Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
The efficiency of Giannis, Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
He hits the second from the line.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
Here's the kid, Antetokounmpo defending, and it's Davis missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it, and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively, be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. But ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And, guys, for the Lakers, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the question becomes, can they keep it up in the playoffs?
And I can't see any reason why they can't. I mean, they've got to be considered one of the favorites to lift the trophy for me.
And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
They get the rebound. Howard. He dishes it to Davis. Over Bledsoe. That's good from Davis on the assist by Howard. Davis has got 12.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They defeated Indiana in their last one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Bucks leading by 21. Iguodala outside. The pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And Clark with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
3 from the inbound. That shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. The dish to Giannis. Poked away. Howard with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Waiters gets a wide open look, and that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Waiters got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Milwaukee leading by 16. Bledsoe passes to Giannis. Back to Bledsoe. The tray. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
The kid passes to Waiters. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Rojo. Howard trying to free himself up. James kicks to Davis. 5 on the clock. Another shot. James, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
That free throw missing. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star.
Outside, Green lets it go from deep. And so that's the end of the first half. Bucks lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Ilyasova at the 4, with Lopez at the 5. Iguodala out there at Bledsoe. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Popped up there for Howard. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Howard knows his limitations on this end, realizes when he should take these kinds of shots.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it left. Giannis, he's checked in for Ilyasova. On the wing, it's Iguodala. He's guarded by Waiter. Lopez kicks to Iguodala. Just 4 to shoot. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14.
Hey, offensive rebounding. Positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
Here's Rojo. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Pass to Lopez. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And Clark, many fans thought Brook Lopez might have lost it after his stint with Los Angeles, but, he was reborn after joining the Bucks.
Yeah, sometimes a fresh start re-energizes you and helps you change your game. This guy was, though, a 20-point scorer a night in the past, so he can put it in the basket. He didn't get those kind of numbers with the Bucks, but really was exactly what they needed as a big guy who could shoot the 3 and also be a rim protector inside.
Both good from the line that time. Look, who do you think is the best center right now, spacing the floor and also embracing the traditional responsibilities of a center?
Boy, I tell you, it wasn't until the playoffs of this past season that I got to see Jokic. My goodness, he is a joy to watch. His footwork, his shot making, his skill, and I think his passing is probably the best attribute of his game. But I would put him in that category because he can make the deep three. Embiid is streaky from there. In terms of the balanced approach, I think probably you could throw Karl Anthony Towns in that mix.
Good name.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Now Bledsoe, he's got 17. That's to Lopez. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Rojo, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Both free throws good from the kid. Bucks leading by 10. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's Iguodala. He has 6. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Let's go. And James gets it to go on the assist by Davis. LeBron's got it back down to single digits for the Lakers. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Giannis. Shoots the 3. And James pulls it down. LA's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. And that one is good.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Iguodala deciding where to go with it. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Rojo, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Matthews, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Both free throws good from the kid.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Lakers, number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast breaking style, and they are all in.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And he slams that one down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Trying to get something going. Lopez, no luck.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. The kid passes to LeBron for the tie and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
Boy, LeBron's taken a lot of punishment over the years. For him, just part of the game.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
He misses the free throw.
still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Here's the kid, guarded by Bledsoe. Davis, the pass to the kid. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. No good from Bledsoe.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. I tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Bledsoe outside. That's a 2 for Matthews. Misses off the left eye.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Kicks to Bledsoe. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Because of his strength and his athleticism, he kind of burrows his way inside and gets contact because he's looking for it. No fear from Bledsoe there.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Dwight Howard. And the second free throw, good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's the kid. He's got 24 from 15 feet away. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis is now the Bucks moving it up. Fires the 3. They get it again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
And while Iguodala might not be the star of any team he's on, he's always going to be a major contributor because he does so many things well on both ends.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Lakers have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Here's Rojo. Morris passes to the kid. From downtown, and another 3 for the Lakers.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Giannis outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Really enjoy watching Antetokounmpo show off his toughness. I mean, he's not a real thick guy, long, angular, and muscular, and much tougher than he looks. That's why I think he's able to overpower defenders at times.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Dion Waiters. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ante DiVincenzo comes in for Andre Iguodala. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Anthony Davis. Averaging about 24 points, a 11 rebounds and over 2.5 blocks. And he's such a big presence for them on the inside.
Yeah, whether it's sending shots back airmail or cleaning the glass, he's the total package.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in, and he's good on the second. Los Angeles has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Caldwell Pope outside. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Here's Rojo. Here's McGee. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
Shots are just flowing to him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 19. And here's Matthews. To the inside, Lopez. That shot off. Excellent D that time there from McGee. The kid passes to Kuzma. Shoots over Matthews. And that one is off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
And the Lakers call time here.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. Here's the kid. He's guarded by Hill.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Here's the kid. 33 points for him. Misses from close range.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 4. Outside Matthews. Feeds it to Ilyasova. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ilyasova's got 8 points.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look and gets him the ball.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Here's Rojo. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Giannis kicks to Matthews. Fires for 3. It doesn't go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Rojo. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's The shot, no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Outside Hill. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo and misses it off the right side of the rim. Lakers trail by 6. Here's the kid, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Well, we'll see if they have the awareness to realize that.
Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Kuzma. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Now, Antetokounmpo from deep, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Right back after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Get out there with Green, and it's Murray in at the small forward position. And so Hill will bring it up for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Left side, Antetokounmpo. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo dishes to Ilyasova, and the basket is good.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's the kid. He's guarded by Hill. Goes back up. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
The kid passes to Green. Lays it up and banks it in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Antetokounmpo kicks to Ilyasova. Dishes it to Middleton. 13 feet away. The shot's good.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Bucks. On the wing, Hill. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The kid passes to McGee. Over Ilyasova. McGee's shot is off.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
The offensive rebound. Shot's good by Middleton.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Timeout called the Lakers. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. LeBron, he's checked in for Murray. And it's Waiters in for Danny Green. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. Iguodala comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Bledsoe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
This is it to Davis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
And the shot's good from the kid.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Stolen away. Down low, deflects the pass. Davis somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The kid passes to Davis. And the rejection by Giannis. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. And the Bucks miss again.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
The kid passes to Waiters. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Davis. Over Giannis. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Davis.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Bledsoe outside. And the jam by Bledsoe.
When Bledsoe is firing on all cylinders, I mean, you keep getting him the ball. It's just that simple.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And they pick up 2. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys. And the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's LeBron. He kicks it to Howard. Pass to the kid. 6 to shoot. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's the kid. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the kid picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Antetokounmpo against Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on them at all times.
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Rojo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from the kid.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Knocked loose. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe outside. The kick out to Lopez. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And that's 10 points for Brook Lopez. Here's the kid, guarded by Bledsoe. The kid passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Bledsoe outside. On the wing, Iguodala. He's guarded by Waiters. The kick out to Lopez. A three-pointer, no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Bledsoe, count it. Bledsoe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tremendous explosion towards the rack. Bledsoe in attack mode, and I love it.
And the pass to LeBron. Here's the kid. Antetokounmpo defending. Shot clock at 5. Howard trying to free himself up. And Davis can't get it to go. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. LeBron James on the wing. Inside. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Bledsoe, superb in transition. Strong, quick, always in attack mode, and he attacks with purpose.
Here's Rojo. He feeds it to Howard. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Giannis passes to Iguodala. Middleton for 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Bledsoe outside. To the middle. Here's Middleton. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 17 points for Chris Middleton.
Persistence pays for Middleton, commanding the ball and really demonstrating why his teammates trust him in these moments.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Passes it to Lopez. Kicks it to Giannis. And he gets the bucket. Giannis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
James, the pass to the kid. Back to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Now the feed to Waiters. Stolen by Middleton. Davis against Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe outside. The 3. And James pulls it down.
And, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
for Middleton. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from James. Milwaukee's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Rojo, and it's sent back by Bledsoe.
Boy, that was well done by Bledsoe there. Nice timing on that block.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Here's the kid, headed by Bledsoe. Raiders again suited up. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Rojo, off target from three-point range. And so they foul intentionally. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
And it's Davis missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Pass to Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's the kid. He dishes it to LeBron. The wing jumper off target. And so the Bucks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge.